Did you know that over 2,000 years ago, an ancient philosophy called Stoicism offered valuable lessons on turning life's challenges into opportunities? Picture facing life's difficulties while maintaining an unwavering sense of calm. It might seem like a superpower, but it's not just a fantasy. It's practical wisdom that's as relevant today as it was in ancient Rome and Greece. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control every aspect of our lives, we have complete power over how we choose to react. In today's uncertain world, these teachings can serve as our anchor. What if I told you that Stoicism is more about taking action than just thinking? It's about living a purposeful, resilient, and happy life regardless of the challenges we face. It's not about suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them to lead a more fulfilling life. Whether dealing with stress, facing adversity, or seeking more joy in everyday life, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can transform not only the way we think, but also the way we live. If you're excited to embark on this journey of transformation, don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit that like button. Every moment of this exploration is a step towards uncovering the Stoic wisdom that can change your life. Ever been stuck in traffic or upset by a negative comment online? It happens to all of us, but here's a game-changing idea from Stoicism. Focus on what's in our control. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Traffic, bad weather, negative comments, these are all things we can't change. What we can change is how we react to them. This isn't just ancient wisdom. Modern psychology supports it too. Carl Jung famously said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This aligns perfectly with Stoic practice, recognizing that the only real power we have is over our own reactions, thoughts, and actions. For example, if you're stuck in traffic and late for a meeting, you can either get angry and stressed, which won't make the cars move faster, or you can take a deep breath, accept the situation, and maybe use the time to listen to a podcast or enjoy some music. The traffic hasn't changed, but your response has. With that shift, your stress levels drop, and your day looks brighter. The Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control goes beyond traffic and weather. It applies to personal goals, reactions to others, and how we face obstacles in life. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic heavyweight, reminds us that we have power over our minds, not outside events. So the next time you get worked up over something beyond your control, remember these wise words. Ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Focus on your reaction, mindset, and actions. This simple shift can have a profound impact on your stress levels and overall happiness. It's not always easy, but practicing it every day is about progress, not perfection. As we learn to focus more on what's in our control, we will not just survive life's challenges, but thrive despite them. Stoicism teaches us to embrace obstacles as opportunities, flipping the narrative that obstacles are barriers to our success and happiness. They say when life throws you a curveball, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn?" Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his personal writings, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." What he means is that every obstacle, no matter how tough, not only tests our resilience, but also teaches us valuable lessons. It's about finding the positive side in tough situations and using it to help us grow. This perspective isn't just ancient philosophy. Modern thinkers support it too. The famous psychologist Carl Jung said, "What you resist persists." By fighting against obstacles, we give them more power over us. But by accepting and learning from them, we can overcome them. This Stoic mindset is about turning challenges into stepping stones for becoming stronger and wiser. Let's make it practical. If you are facing job application rejections, it's easy to feel sorry for yourself. But what if you viewed each rejection as feedback? Maybe there's a skill you need to improve or a new strategy for your job search. That shift in perspective can turn rejections into a path for professional development. Another example is personal conflicts. They're uncomfortable, but they also offer a chance to practice patience, empathy, and communication skills. Every disagreement is an opportunity to understand different viewpoints and refine our conflict resolution abilities. Embracing obstacles as opportunities means asking ourselves, what can this situation teach me? Instead of being passive victims of circumstance, we become active learners and problem solvers. This doesn't mean facing obstacles becomes easy, but it does mean approaching them with a mindset geared towards growth and learning. Epicurus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the heart of Stoicism, seeing beyond the immediate pain or frustration of an obstacle and finding the lessons and opportunity it presents. So when faced with a challenge, big or small, try to pause and reframe it. Ask yourself what you can learn from the situation and how it can make you stronger and wiser. Remember, obstacles aren't just hurdles to overcome, they're opportunities to grow. Adopting this Stoic mindset allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with more grace, resilience, and wisdom. Living in the present moment focuses your mind on the here and now. Understanding the power of living in the present lies in its ability to ground us, clear our minds of distractions, and let us appreciate the richness of life unfolding. But why is it hard to stay present? Our minds often get cluttered with thoughts, worrying about what's next or replaying things that have happened. This constant mental noise pulls us away from the beauty and potential of the here and now. As the famous psychologist Carl Jung said, "Even the least meaningful things in life are worth more than the greatest things without it." Living in the present moment adds meaning to small, everyday experiences, enriching our lives. Aristotle talked about the importance of being mindful of the present to achieve happiness, health, and prosperity. Focusing on the here and now allows us to live a virtuous life, making the most of our human experiences. So how can we practice living in the present? It starts with mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you eat, savor each bite. When you walk, notice the feeling of the ground under your feet. Actively listen when someone speaks to you, instead of planning what you'll say next. These simple acts bring us back to the present, making our lives richer and more meaningful. Seneca wisely said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Living in the present isn't about ignoring the future or forgetting the past. It's about finding a balance where we learn from our past and plan for our future, without letting those activities consume our present. Lives with our deepest values, the Stoics placed immense value on the practice of reflection, considering it essential for living a life of virtue and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, in his personal writings, offered a model of this practice. He didn't just rule an empire, he took time to examine his life decisions and moral compass through writing. Seneca recommended regular self-assessment as a way to foster self-improvement and wisdom. He likened life to a play, suggesting we periodically review our roles and performances. Epicurus urged his students to end each day with a review of their actions and attitudes. This wasn't about self-criticism, but self-awareness and growth. By asking what went well, what went wrong, and what duties were left undone, we can steer our lives more consciously, making adjustments that bring us closer to our ideals. How do we incorporate this Stoic practice of reflection into our modern lives? First, make it a habit. Dedicate a few minutes each day, perhaps before bedtime, to reflect on your day. Writing it down can enhance its benefits, giving you a tangible record of your journey. Second, use reflection as a tool for gratitude alongside reviewing your day. Take note of the moments, no matter how small, that brought you joy or gratitude. This balances our natural tendency to focus on the negative, cultivating a more positive outlook on life approach. This practice with kindness and compassion towards yourself. Reflection is not about berating yourself for mistakes, but recognizing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Be as understanding and supportive to yourself as you would be to a dear friend, integrating Stoicism into your conclusion life through reflection. Gratitude and mindfulness offers invaluable insights into navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. Remember, it's not the challenges along the way that define us, but the strength we find in facing them, the wisdom we gather, and the compassion we share. Each step, each reflection, each act of kindness is a brushstroke in the masterpiece that is your life. So let's not just exist, let's live vibrantly, purposefully, authentically. As we part ways, I encourage you not to let the inspiration end here. Dive deeper into the treasure trove of wisdom, stories, and strategies available to you together. Let's keep growing, keep reflecting, and keep embracing the beautiful complexity of life. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Until we meet again, remember to live not just for the applause, but for the cause of being your most genuine self. Take care, and see you on the next step of our journey.